Hi, I'm doing the reading today from the Philippines. Um, I came here to visit a healer, so I'll be doing that in a little bit. And yeah, so that's why everything looks different. And I think I caught up with my sleep, but I probably still a little bit tired, disoriented. But anyhow, I'm just gonna take a moment to feel what the energies are for I guess you could call these like twin flame readings or just divine partnership, or I think they can also be just vaguely for any kind of relationship. But the genesis of these readings is from like my interest in the twin flame journey, although it's become more and more open in my mind as to like, because we do more open in terms of that. I apologize if I'm speaking a bit quietly, but like the rooms aren't 100% soundproof. I guess I have like an awareness of that. So, okay. Let me just focus on the energy. Yeah, I feel like the sense of aggression is now missing, which is good. From like defensiveness / aggression, like both sides of that coin, is missing from the dynamic now. And I feel like the masculine is more just like curious and wishing feminine energy, because there's the push and pull aspect is missing from both parties now, and it's sort of like a storm winding down and like becoming stillness, or like neutral, or like the XY point, like where everything's just kind of at the 0 point, right? Where that's the place where things can manifest more easily. And sorry. Anyway, sorry, I'm just laughing at like being in this room and stuff, but because it's like whatever, all kinds of beige. So okay, I'm gonna try to like focus in, this reading. The reading is like extremely positive, like kind of like how the initial energy I picked up feels very romantic and loving, as opposed to defensive or challenging. So it really feels like it's on at this point, which is really great. Just 1 second. All right, so we have the masculine energy with his 2 wands to offer, like looking forward to the future, wanting to manifest, and looking for his like counterpart. Sorry about my nails. Oh, God. I should discover like the world of manicure. Anyway, so I'll try to hide them a bit better. So like presumably there'd be a reflection of this, of like the feminine with her 2 wands facing him, and to make the 4 of wands, like to make it a partnership and passion. So it looks like he's ready, and actively looking out to create this. This is an old tattoo. If you're like, why is there a blue mark on her arm? That's like, it's been, it's fading, let's say. So I'm just gonna look at that card for a second. And when I look at it, I'm just overwhelmed with like a feeling, like a loving feeling that's being sent to the feminine, like really strong. to the point where I lose interest in the actual imagery of the card. So that's like really nice. Yeah, because he's thinking about her, the High Priestess. Because the feminine works with her intuition. You know, the background is of abundance, balance between the energies. And it's a number 2 card too. So both of these are like the 2 of Wands and the High Priestess. So yeah, it's kind of like like if I were a more in your face, like expressive person, I'd be like freaking out over this reading because it's like really nice. Because he wants to make a solid offer that's divinely guided, and like sort of saying like, hey, let's be the lovers and walk through this archway of roses. I mean, come on, towards our future. So that's like, that's pretty nice. That's nice. These 2 cats be like, hey, let's be at our most awesome and optimistic and in our power, and walk together through this archway of roses, like aka commitment, marriage type thing. Because he's like really inspired to come forward with passion, and it may seem like rushing in and a bit like ferocious, but you know, that's kind of a nice that's kind of a nice way to come in to make a solid offer, you know, do it with passion. So it's really clear. Because they want this. This is basically the scene after this one. It's like making a solid offer so you can walk through this archway, and here they are. There's the mountain. Sorry, it's not, the lighting isn't very good. Through the archway here. And here they are closer to the mountain, having like on either side of them this, greenery. And still with the divine, like a hand. Divine is like being hands-on about this, making this partnership happen, and blessing their union here. So, and I feel like when I look at this card, I feel like the masculine and to some degree the feminine, like even though like they've been in the past like vulnerable or disrobed before, there's like, it has a different feeling where it's like the song like feels like the first time. They're just, it's clear that what they're being confronted with isn't it's not just about like being passionate. It's like, am I, like, here I am being vulnerable to this expression of love, which is like a higher level, different experience. And it's like, you know, it's like, let's say you've never tried chocolate ice cream before. And once you've had it, like, let's say it was a good kind that's like natural and really good, it's kind of hard to forget that you had that. So it's sort of like this upgrade of love is like really profound, and game changer, and like anything less than having this love as well as the companionship and the passion, they won't really want to accept something less moving forward, which is like a kind of a glue for the relationship. No pun intended. Okay. So, and then we have, yeah, because now he's in his most grounded state of and feeling like wealthy and capable of making this happen. There's like zero kind of instability factor here. So what maybe started as like a search, an optimistic calling out to the world, like I want this, like bring me my relationship that I want. I want someone like this who's like beautiful and powerful and balanced and mysterious, to make a solid offer to, that I will then come rushing forward in passion towards, so that we may become lovers and form a union that's blessed, because I'm 100% down with it and feeling grounded. And yeah, when it makes me really quiet and stuff more than usual, it means like the energies are really descending into reality. I guess it just, for me, feels really like thick and hard to make expression through, because then because then this will be like what the couple looks like at first, where the masculine is cutting people out of his life that are going to try to get in his way. It's going to be very like clear and expressive and like sharp about it. And it's like my way or the highway, because he wants this Queen of Cups. He wants this deep, mature love in his life, so that he can feel like this solid foundation. And there might be dissenters who don't wish this union to take place, either because they want to be with him or her, or they disapprove of like their different backgrounds or situations, whatever it may be. But he's just like, no, like I want this, and like don't even come to me with your doubts or your complaints. I'm ready for you when you come with them, because like I'm gonna like cut that stuff out of my life if you test me, you know, because he really wants this. He asked for it and it came. And no surprise, on the bottom of the deck, as I just like glanced over to end the reading, is the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. I mean, I've had good readings before, relationship-wise, but this one really takes the cake, I think. And it's really beautiful and nice and about time. And yeah, it's like quite something. So that's what these energies are today. So I'll try to make more readings while I'm here, because I actually have time, because there's not too much tourist kind of activity I'll be doing besides what I came here to do, which was to see a healer. So maybe I'll have some stories about that a little bit. And then maybe before I head home, to Montreal, I'll do one reading in Paris just so you can see the different feeling of the different places. Like, I'm sure that watching this video, you can pick up on some of the vibes of just being in the Philippines. I'm gonna send you guys like a little bit of energy. I feel like the spirit guides from here are different than the ones that help out with sending you healing when I'm back home. So I'm just gonna welcome them in to help send you guys some good energy. Just a second. Yeah, I feel like they help with connecting with nature, some relationship stuff, and some career stuff for you guys. It's really like a lighter kind of energy than I normally feel at home. And it's more like for the purposes of enjoying day-to-day life and making that sparkle and realizing that, like, you know how if you see like a plant and it's really beautiful, they kind of want you to know that you're also like a flower or like a beautiful tree that is contributing to the beauty of nature, and to not forget that your contributions every day kind of sparkling make a difference and allow people to experience beauty in their lives. Yeah, and I also get the message that like everybody should make an effort to like eat more fruit, and which is sort of like part of what I was talking about being an expression of, and I guess by eating those foods like an extension of those energies that already exist. So communing with that. Yeah, and if you feel like vocalizing your anger today, maybe don't do that. Is another feeling I'm getting. It's just not the time. And I could be. I'm no expert on like moon cycles and stuff, but I think it may be like a new moon around now, and so it's like birthing new things, new plans. So you don't want to like put the energy of anger or like breaking something down in the moment of wanting to like manifest and create things in your life. So try to focus on what you do want to bring in, and you can kind of set aside your beef with whoever and focus on like what you do want to bring in, and then maybe that argument or whatever will just kind of turn to dust on its own steam, where you don't have to contribute to turning it into dust with your like nuclear anger, kind of thing. Something else. Yeah, and if you're not able to like run around and exercise, like try to do some breathing exercises where you are replacing the air in your body, like just doing deep breaths where you feel like it's reaching all the different end points of your body, and then blowing out all the old news, and then like just doing that a few times to refresh, right? I think that's it. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon. And I wish you guys all the best. Okay.